Wonderful. We've made it to our final speaker, Dr. Abhinav Kumar. Abhinav is part of the Reaxys development team and focuses on bringing innovative products to market. He played an instrumental role in launching our Reaxys predictive retrosynthesis solutions. Prior to joining the Reaxys team, Abhinav worked at Deloitte and focused on advising clients in the life sciences sector. Abhinav earned his PhD in pharmaceutical sciences from King's College in London. Abhinav, it's yours.
Thank you for that introduction, Randy. And let me thank you all for joining the Reaxys User Day. Thanks to all the amazing speakers for the insightful presentations, and thanks to all of you for listening. Now I would like to take the opportunity to talk about a little bit about the evolution of Reaxys and where we are headed. First of all, Reaxys is a comprehensive and innovative chemistry information and discovery platform. It supports every chemist and helps accelerate the DMTA cycle. Reaxys does this by combining comprehensive content, predictive technologies, and the best search and user experience that you just heard about from Jay. All of this combined together serve all the needs that users have and questions users have around the monitor and design space, around synthesizing, making a molecule area, and also around the test and analysis. Let me give you a glimpse of the incredible journey that we have been on over the last 3 to 4 years, especially post-COVID. Reaxys provides comprehensive content, and in the last few years, Reaxys has focused on massively expanding that content. Just to highlight a few things amongst all the boxes here, we have expanded the coverage of patent, journals, substances, targets, and bioactivity content. We have gone from covering 7 patent offices to 105 patent offices. That's huge, so you don't miss any insights. In addition, as Jay was saying, we focus a lot on search and user experience. And we have done this by introducing a completely new author search. If you have not tried it, please try it. It's one of the best. Enhancing the discoverability of patents by introducing patent family clustering. And just this month, last month, we launched the similarity sorting to improve the discoverability of substances. Last but not the least, as you've been hearing from a number of speakers, Pushkar, Marvin, what we do is we combine this comprehensive and rich data with all the exciting technologies that have been spoken about to provide some of the best-in-class predictive retrosynthesis and synthetic accessibility to help speed up the make part of the DMTA cycle. Now, let me give you a glimpse of the AI-powered Reaxys that we are building. We use AI to, number one, augment our comprehensive content. Number two, to build high-value predictors, and number three, and provide great search and user experience. And in the next few slides, I will show how we continue to use AI to help enhance productivity of all chemists. A key area of our focus is applying AI for content extraction and expansion, because having that comprehensive content is absolutely critical. We have partnered with LG AI Research to develop AI-based vision model technology. What this allows us to do is extract or enhance our current substance extraction engine and develop a new AI-based reaction extraction engine to programmatically extract reactions, leading to a further significant increase in our comprehensive content. Importantly, manual extraction remains at the heart of our extraction strategies. Manual extraction of substances, reactions, target names, bioactivities, substance properties, that will always continue. As you heard from Marvin, AI is there to augment our human capabilities, and that's what we are using AI here for as well. Another key area is the use of AI for developing predictive tools for chemists. We use our comprehensive data in combination with these technologies to develop state-of-the-art reaction-based predictors. We already have developed retrosynthesis. We have synthetic accessibility, which we are testing, and CASP for green and sustainable chemistry that we are working on and we are testing. We have started doing research on forward reaction prediction, as you heard from Pushkar, for both byproducts, impurities, what is possible when you have A and B, as well as starting to do research on having reaction conditions recommendation. In the space of predictive retrosynthesis and synthetic accessibility, you heard from Timur earlier today and my colleague Marcus Fisher, who said that we have partnered with Ictos and Pending AI to bring award-winning and best-in-class predictive retrosynthesis that helps accelerate synthesis planning by providing robust and innovative route prediction. Additionally, with Ictos, we have developed synthetic accessibility predictor, which performs better than commonly used tools, like Ertel score, etc., and helps to quickly determine the synthetic feasibility of the design molecules. This is really helpful, as Marvin was saying, to filter out those de novo design or generative design molecules, to focus on the synthetically accessible and feasible ones. We have, as you saw from the presentation from Pushkar at Lilly, the retrosynthesis tools have been tested and are being used by multiple companies and universities. So if you've not given it a try, please contact us today to have a go at it. As we heard from our colleagues at CellPress, sustainability and green chemistry is an area of increasing focus from research world. As just humanity, it is really important. To support this effort, we have supported the research and funded the research of Professor Alexei Lapkin's group at University of Cambridge. And now this research has reached a stage where we have partnered with Alexei and his startup Chemical Data Intelligence to develop this technology for sustainable and green synthesis planning. We have executed a number of projects, and two of them that we executed with DSM and Shionogi are highlighted here. Both these projects, the chemists confirm that this technology enables greener, as in more efficient and sustainable route design. You're able to avoid toxic reagents, solvents, halogenated reagents, solvents, etc. And if you're interested in executing a similar project, because these are custom projects, these are bespoke projects, please reach out to me. As you heard from Jay Mistry, we are using AI and generative AI to transform Reaxys' natural language search. Reaxys AI-based natural language search will, number one, augment the existing rules-based natural language searching, which has served chemists really well, which is shown in the orange box on the left here. Two, provide a simple and intuitive search experience across all subject areas of chemistry, not just organic chemistry, catalysts, material science, petrochemicals, anything. We have a beta version available for testing now. We will be expanding this capability to generate summarization, as you saw from the screenshots that were shown by Pushkar at Lilly, that summarization is important, and also to be for searching through the extracted data, not just titles, abstracts, and claims, but all of yield, conditions, molecular properties, etc. The feedback from chemistry experts demonstrates that the Reaxys natural language searching delivers relevant insights across all subject areas. You can read a few quotes here from patent attorneys, organic chemists in CROs, in pharma, etc. And I quite like the comment saying that, they found it much better than Google. Beta testing is ongoing and limited spaces are still available. Please click on the link in the chat if you want to take part, test it, and give us your feedback. In addition to our Reaxys.com capabilities, we also provide access to our comprehensive and tailored data via our APIs to enable digital transformation. As you saw from the examples provided by Pushkar, that APIs are really important. Reaxys has a unique integration capability which enhances the chemist and organizational productivity by making both in-house and Reaxys data searchable and discoverable, number one. And this is being used by multiple customers that you see highlighted here, including Lundbeck, Roche, Nippon Shinyaku, the other large Swiss pharma company, and both the large UK pharma companies. Further to this, our API-first approach also enables our team to work hands-on and closely with our customers to co-develop bespoke predictive models. We have developed predictive models to predict reaction outcomes based on conditions and yield, and this was presented at ACS. If you're interested in having such bespoke models, please contact us. To support these digital transformation, we have developed the new Reaxys API that unlocks a multitude of capabilities. As you heard, agentic AI is becoming really popular, so it can be connected seamlessly to in-house agentic workflows, electronic lab notebooks, and platforms like Live Design, Spotfire, Live Design. It can also be used in conjunction with NIME or Pipeline Pilot, allowing faster aggregation and analysis of available data to accelerate projects. This is an example. This was a beautiful example presented yesterday by Evotech showing how they use Reaxys API to build a knowledge graph using NIME in-house. And because we use OData and industry standard language, one can actually use Copilot or Gemini to write those queries for the Reaxys API, enabling one, you don't need to be a programmer to use the API. You can just write your query in natural language, and this enables further efficiencies, and it opens up the use of API to people beyond cheminformatics and data scientists. With this AI and chemistry-powered Reaxys, we think we enable more efficient research now and prepare for the future in chemistry. The Reaxys AI capabilities we have discussed today, including natural language searching, predictive models for synthesis planning, predictive models for property predictions that we are working on, and future capabilities that we have on our roadmap. These can all be combined in an agentic workflow with LLMs to automate and augment your research workflows for accelerated discovery and development. However, as a number of research experts have pointed out, these are important toolkits in and the arsenal of scientists, chemists as us. So the critical thing is the human expertise that is required. I personally believe that we are in a new age of molecule development, and the combination of AI capabilities as these, along with critical chemical expertise, will allow chemists to tackle previously unsurmountable problems. Chemists are making great strides, as Marvin referred to, from agrochemicals to materials to pharmaceuticals. Chemists make great strides. And we believe that the combination of chemist expertise and these AI tools is where the golden opportunity arises. that we can have a renaissance with better small molecules with AI as an enabler for those chemists. And finally, a great thank you to the team that makes all this possible. From the product to engineering, to DevOps, to our data science team, to our content specialist, and many more. Thank you, everyone. And thank you all for listening. And I wish you a good day ahead.
Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you for the presentation. A few questions for you. First, what are the key barriers to AI adoption in scientific research? And how does your team support researchers in making it part of their daily workflow?
There was a great paper published about driving the adoption of AI tools by a consortium of pharmaceutical companies and MIT. And I think there were really good learnings from that, which we have brought into product design. One is that any of these tools that are built should be intuitive and super easy to use, because no one wants to learn yet another new tool. So that is number one. User experience, intuitiveness. Number two, super important, is that these AI tools should provide scientifically robust answers. That is critical, because otherwise it's more time waste. And number three is that no one likes a black box AI, especially scientists, because as scientists we have been trained to ask questions. So these predictive models should always provide some link to the literatures to ensure the scientists on what this prediction is based, to give them confidence in the prediction. So I think these three things are critical to drive the adoption of AI tools. And change is difficult. People don't want to change from Android to Apple. So it requires organizational effort also to change that.
Thank you for your answer, and I appreciate the detail there. Another question for you. Does these enhancements mean that Reaxys will be able to excerpt from the full text of a patent as part of the new search? I think the question is geared towards our new vector search.
So Reaxys excerpts from the full text of the document even today. And when you search today in Reaxys, you search through all of that extracted information. Even in future, we will continue supporting this.
Thank you. Third question. AI is, of course, a fancy technology and become a buzzword. However, it comes at the price of hallucinations or wrong predictions. Over time, we've got used to Reaxys as a source of high-quality data and predictions. How are you going to keep quality replacing human by AI in your pipeline?
First of all, I would like to clarify that. So we are, as I mentioned in my slide, manual human expert-led curation will remain at the heart of Reaxys. That's number one. So number two, I don't see AI replacing human beings. AI is there, not AI will, I talk to many chemists. There is always a question asked, do you think AI is going to replace chemists? I don't think that will be the case. AI is there to augment chemists. And even in our case, AI is not going to replace those expert human scientists who read the papers and who read the patents to extract the relevant information that makes Reaxys a high quality and comprehensive data chemistry information database.
It's a good point, and it makes me think back to earlier, one of the presentations, that AI will help evolve the chemist role, not replace it. And I feel like AI is going to help all of us evolve in our responsibilities and how we work on a day-to-day basis. One last question, Abhinav. What are benefits of new Reaxys search over common search engines like Google or Google Scholar?
That's a very good question. I think Jay covered this, but I'll recap it again. So Google or Google Scholar or any one of them, they are not trained to understand concepts of chemistry. The language of chemistry is quite complex. So the search that we have built, we have really tried to teach the language of chemistry for our vector search. And that's what makes it different and better than Google.
Thank you. So to cap off the event, I want to echo some of the comments that Abhinav made during his introduction and thank our wonderful external speakers. Thank you, Alexander, Jessica, Marvin, Pushkar. Wonderful presentations, great insight. Also want to thank all of our internal speakers, our internal support staff, and of course, you, the audience. Thank you for a wonderful 4th annual Global Reaxys User Day. Appreciate your feedback, your questions. Until next time, take care, everybody.